how La Panaderia in San Antonio allegedly manipulates local media and local influencers to push out their product. Everything in this video is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's just for funsies. Let's get into it. You ever wonder to yourself why there's so much hype about La Panaderia if it's only just okay? I would like to say that this is manufactured hype. It's not hype that's organic, it's hype that's created by marketing. It's a really big shout out to their marketing manager. Her name is Carson Maldonado. Big shout out to you, girl. That social media marketing is amazing. I always wondered, how did La Panaderia get all these interviews from these local news channels, right? Then I came across this YouTube video. Oh, what's that? Sponsored by who? Oh, anytime you see a sponsored by and a company or an entity's name on a video, it's because they paid to be there. I mean, it's not illegal for a restaurant to pay a news outlet to cover them. The only reason I show you that is to prove that they're willing to pay a pretty penny to push out their bakery. And then I noticed a very familiar face. So this is David Elder. David Elder is an executive producer at KSAT 12. He's the guy that hosts Texas Eats. He's also a social media influencer. Recently did a story on Take's Pizza on the east side, so huge shout out for David for that. But something that I also noticed is that he spends a lot of time at La Panaderia. He spends so much time at La Panaderia that he feels like he has his own personal bakery. That's not me saying that, that's David saying that.
I feel like I live here now. This is like my own personal bakery, right? We're hanging out all the time, and I love it.
David has a personal relationship with the owners of La Panaderia. There's nothing wrong with that. This is where the issue lies. So this is David Elder's personal TikTok, and this is a post that he posted about La Panaderia. Where the issue lies is that there's not clear transparency if this is his personal page that he's using his personal money to buy this food with, or is there an underlying relationship that he's not disclosing? Clearly states that this was a sponsored post, right? He does disclose on some of his videos that they are paid advertisements, but I've noticed that the ones he has with the Panaderia, it's never disclosed. And according to the FTC, he have to legally disclose whether you're getting paid by an entity to promote their product. Even if you're getting free food, that is a form of payment and that should be clearly disclosed. Now, I'm not accusing David Elder of any wrongdoing, but I am calling his journalistic integrity into question. I do have respect for David, which is why I DM'd him personally to ask him, why aren't you disclosing your relationship with La Panaderia? This is what he had to say. Luna, thanks for reaching out and giving me the chance to respond. I always aim to follow FTC guidelines and properly disclose any paid partnerships. If there are any posts where that wasn't made clear, it was never intentional. I appreciate you pointing it out, and I'll review and update anything that might need clarification. On my personal pages, some posts are part of a larger collaboration that are also promoted on TV segments, which are fully disclosed to the appropriate broadcasting sponsorships. That said, I understand the importance of being transparent across all platforms, and I'll make sure to be extra diligent going forward. So thank you, David, for responding, but my follow-up question to that is, why isn't it clearly disclosed on your personal pages if something is a paid advertisement or not? Now, you could be paying for these conchas with your own money. In that case, I would be wrong, for sure. But as a consumer of media and as your audience, we should be able to tell right off the bat. La Panaderia paying news outlets to come out and promote their restaurant, that's okay. What is not okay is that members of media using their personal pages to promote a restaurant without properly disclosing if there's an underlying relationship or if that video was sponsored in any way. And remember, free food counts as payment. So if he's not disclosing that, that's an issue. A restaurant's success is not just in their food, okay? It's in their marketing, especially this day and age. And that's exactly what we talk about in my channel. The nuances of food and how we're moving forward as a society given the new platforms and technology that we have now. For the absolute final episode, next video, it's part 2 of episode 3. So have fun. Everything is a legend!